Hi everybody. Today I will show you how to make horizontal and vertical scars on the Addi machine. Each of them is made by a special stitch, but the problem is to make a beautiful intersection of horizontal and vertical scars. So I have made the necessary introduction and now begin to make a horizontal scar. I transfer the yarn down under the fabric and pull it out with a crochet hook from the holes closest to the needle. And then put the loop on the needle and knit. The wrong strand. So I go through the whole row. For the edge stitch, it is not obvious about the closest hole, but I don't focus now on this fact. In reverse row, I do in similar manner. But I see that I wrap more strands than on straight row. Okay. So I finished a horizontal scar. I put my yarn into the yarn feeder and prepare to make a vertical scar. A vertical scar I do with a trick which Fatima uses for other purpose. You should know that for every vertical scar you need an additional strand. I will make 3 vertical scars. I prepared 3 additional strands. So I make 2 usual stitches on Addi, and on the 3rd needle I'm going to start a vertical scar, and I'm doing it in that way. I rest a little tail and then I make first loop in the lower part of needle and the second the upper part, and then knit the additional strand and the main strand together. Okay, then I go 3 needles with usual stitches, take the second additional strand, leave a little tail and loop in the lower part of needle and the higher part, and knit 2 strands together. Okay, 3 usual stitches, and the 3rd vertical scar, a little tail, a loop in the lower part and the loop in the higher part of the needle. The second row, pay attention to the fact I started to make vertical scars rotating counterclockwise. In the reverse row I make in the same direction, counterclockwise, but it is not different. You can make everything with clockwise direction. Two strands together. What is wrong? Okay. Now I am preparing to make the second horizontal scar. You should make the row before the first row of horizontal scar should be usual Addi row, Addi row. And now again I start a horizontal scar. When I make the intersection with vertical scar, I can see two strands behind the needle. I divide them with my crochet hook. Wrong strand. Again I came up to the intersection. Pay attention to the special order because it is easy to mistake with your strands. I divide two strands with my crochet hook. this intersection, I divide two strands with crochet hook. In the second row of horizontal scar, I'll wrap all three strands, which will be behind the needle, in the place of intersection. So I finished the second horizontal scar, and now in the next row I start all three vertical scars. So I made some more rows with vertical scars, and then the third horizontal scar. I can show you other swatches like this squared. You can see here squared surface with the vertical and horizontal scars, and this swatch with brickworks made with horizontal and vertical scars. So to make the intersection of the horizontal and vertical scars, you must observe 4 rules. The first one: the row in the front of the horizontal scar should be an ordinary Addi row. The second: in the first row of the horizontal scar, you must separate the 2 strands in stitches corresponding to the vertical scar. The third rule: in the second row of the horizontal scar, you must wrap all 3 strands in intersection with the vertical scar. The fourth rule: start vertical scars right from the first row after the horizontal one. And two notes. I made a horizontal scar from 2 rows. Its width mostly corresponds to a vertical scar, but you can do it with 1 row, it will be lighter, and from 3 rows it will be more annoying. The second note: I made vertical scars by rotating the extra strand counterclockwise, but you can rotate in the other way. If you will make vertical scars in pairs, it is better to do them in different direction. That's all.